it, baby, go. Bust, 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 bust.
About Nipsey Hussle. Well, in particular, actually, let's speak about his brother. So his brother's name is Blac Sam, and he's his older brother, and he looks very, very like him. And yeah, so he's come on to Big Boy's show, Big Boy TV, and they've done an interview podcast, and yeah, they talk about a whole lot of things. He speaks about their come up, their growing up, how it was, their family dynamics. They speak about hustling, all the different things they did to try and make money, all of that. And yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. You guys will watch that part. So the part, excuse me, I'm interested in, and the part everybody's pretty much talking about is the part where he speaks on Nipsey Hussle's death and how he died, what happened exactly. Big Boy asks him a really interesting question, and then he pretty much breaks down what he thinks about how he was. Because remember, he was shot dead outside his store. Yeah. So yeah, let's listen to Blac Sam. What he's going to say.
His kids is good. Make sure they keep going.
Is it as random as what the public thought it was? Like, seeing somebody, Eric, and talked, and
I mean, he already got convicted. So for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hussle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me.
I saw the.
So when Hussle pulls up, Blac Sam is there, strapped up, Rambo, ready. Whoa.
One of the team members in the hoodie, in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol. When Hussle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy in there. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking. Trying to, transition into some legitimate selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, no boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he knows what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation
with no shirt on. That's weird. Wouldn't that strike like an alarm? If someone comes in a public store and they find fucking shirtless, that would be like, why? You'd be like, that's strange. What is this person doing shirtless? Yeah, unless it's fucking shit.
Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked who had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley.
So he came through, no shirt, shirtless, bare. Left, came back with a red shirt to show it's time. What set he's rapping. That's crazy.
And went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt.
That's how fucking Crenshaw Crip it was, the neighborhood. You couldn't get any red shirts in the hood. Nobody would dare sell a red shirt because the area is Crips only. My goodness. That is crazy. I've never heard of that.
That's the throw off. Or the Bloods did it. Or the Inglewood families did it. Or the BPS. That's the throw off. Red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit the alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in, he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. That's why I came in first shirtless, because he had the red shirt. Then he obviously came in shirtless first to try and scope out so that people don't suspect him. And then he came with his red shirt to pretty much carry out the mission. Whoa. So it wasn't as random as we think. As Big Boy had asked him the question, was it as random as the public thought? Was it just some hood stuff where somebody was trying to rob a store and Nips got shot, or was it something more elaborate, more thought out, more planned, more executed? Interesting.
I tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random. I know Hussle. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to Hussle because they know what come with it. No matter what age you are, niggas ain't saying nothing crazy to Hussle. Wherever you find him at, but on Crenshaw and Slauson, definitely you're not saying nothing crazy.
Crenshaw Slauson. What is the Rolling Crips? The 60 Yo, I don't even know. Hey, I don't even want to get the number wrong because otherwise, niggas
You gonna come, you gonna tuck your tail and be humble. And if not, you can beat up on the spot. And he done did it a million times. Hussle did it a million times. So the fact that he left, tell me everything I need to know. It was no argument. You know, it was no sense of threat. Because with that come, like, hey, be on deck. It was none of that. It was just, you know, to me, it was, let me come through, let me see what's going on, and then let me, you know, and it's broad daylight, man, and it's, you know, it's a lot of unanswered questions, man.
You don't believe he had any dialogue with Nip that day, or did anybody say he said something?
Yeah, no, they had dialogue, but it was in the mix of him coming up, talking to bro, and, you know, whatever transpired, it wasn't an aggressive dialogue. It was just maybe small talk, and then maybe people saying Nip brought something up to him. Okay, he may have, but it wasn't to me that don't, whatever the dialogue was, that didn't justify, or that didn't turn into that. You know what I'm saying? He came there for a reason.
Oh, so there wasn't, because we also thought, according to some of the news and some of the blogs and what they were saying, is that the shooter and Nipsey Hussle had like an argument, and Nipsey Hussle had said some stuff, and then it was like a retaliation to what Nip had said, type vibes. You know?
It may have got the reverses. I mean, got the charges reversed because Hussle asked me something about it and humbled him real quick. But I think it's gonna come to the light.
Did you know Eric Holder before?
Yeah, we probably seen him a couple times when he was younger. You know, he hadn't been in the hood like that. They're saying he had some like a snitch jacket on him, or he couldn't come around. You know, me personally, Hussle, Fats, like we seen a lot of the homies raised because we had that shop 7 days a week. You know, before it was the Marathon store, when it was Slauson T, Slauson Ave, we had weed spots all in the hood. So we seen a lot of the young homies raised, from kids to teenagers to adults. We watch them. They know us. We know them. Anything we throw in the parking lot from that area, if you're from the 60s, if you from the 30s to the 100s, and when Hussle throw something in that parking lot, you coming. From whatever it is. You in the hood, you smoking weed, you come to our spots. He was never at any function.
All right. Yeah, no, that's pretty much Black Sam's take on what had happened. And yeah, I pretty much forgot kind of what happened to the whole Nipsey Hussle case. Like, I remember the killer did. Let me look it up real quick. Nipsey killer. Yeah, Eric Holder, sentenced to 60 years to life in prison. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, so he is serving his time. Crazy, really crazy, man. And I guess rest in peace to Nip, and it must be really hard for his family and his legacy. I never even, like, to be honest, before he died, I never even, like, I heard the name definitely, but I never heard a song. I never, like, I never, like, really knew the guy at all, to be honest. But after he died, like, the whole thing just blew up. Like, the whole entertainment space was just like mourning over this whole thing that happened. You know, it's crazy. And I had a homie of mine in high school, actually, who was, when Nipsey died, he was so shattered because he was a big fan of Nipsey. And yeah, because he was somehow he was also a Crip, I guess, here in South Africa in his own right. So he had that Crip connection. Oh my God. Anyway, but yeah, no, man. Rest in peace to Nips, and yeah, shout out to Big Boy. Great interview, great chat, and Black Sam. That's a dope name, by the way. I fucks with that name, Black Sam. Shout out to him for sharing the story. It must have not been easy. But yeah, all right, let's move on.